Manchester United. Manchester United. What happened in this game? Well, it was a 1-0 lead that United took into the first half. Cullen own goal, who played brilliantly last week, got a goal and an assist. Foster scores, and Mbemo scores, and Anthony scores, not that Anthony. For Burnley at 66 minutes, you're thinking, oh, what's going on here? Especially for all those people that backed Manchester United in the final one standing, they were biting their nails for sure. But Bruno Fernandes in the 97th minute, Nick, he comes up and he scores. I mean, the team was still, pretty much what they put out last week. I mean, how much joy can you take from this victory?
Be honest, be honest.
So I started the show, 3-point collectors, etc. Listen, let me be real with it. My stance on where we're at is not really any different to what it was before. I still think ultimately Ruben Amorim is this is like the start of the end for me. I reckon. Okay. I don't think he's got much time left. I think the thing is, right, today we created a lot of chances, and you can't really put it on him that the players weren't taking. There was an Ahmad chance in the first half that was, he just skied it. We were creating chances. And Mboma played really well today, had a few chances, so we were definitely creating chances. There's just lapses of concentration, though. Like the first goal we conceded, right? There's 5 of our whole back line is in our box. Foster still has about 5 yards of space to finish it off with no one around him. Like, how do you manage to make that happen? And then the second goal that they score is so comical. And it's so like if everyone there was in blank clothes, you can't see their faces. I'd look at them and be like, oh, Man United conceded that goal because it's this kind of goal we concede. Do you know what I mean? So, but I don't know. What can you really take from it? We got a penalty in the last minute, which, to be fair, it's really, really soft.
Man United.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You got a penalty in the 16th minute as well.
Yeah, we did.
Mason Mount.
What's funny as well is that they're very similar scenarios. I mean, I think the reason why the Mason Mount one got overturned is because Mason Mount was giving it back as well. Whereas the Ahmad one, it was just Ahmad being pulled back.
But the pull, when
as soon as he went to the screen, you knew he was going to disallow that, right?
Yeah. But listen, I don't know. I mean, we've got Chelsea, Man City, and Chelsea next. Cunha potentially injured. He went up with a hammy, who's been basically our best player all season long. So I don't know. I still think that Ruben Amorim going forward, not really going to be the one. I just think his system is far too rigid. He doesn't want to build up through the midfield. He wants to build up through wide centre backs and full backs. And I just don't see it working. And also, you know what? Another thing as well. We play a 2-man in midfield, right? If you told me, right, who in your midfield suits playing 2 in midfield, I tell you, no one. No one suits it. You might say Agate, but Agate's not been great. I'm not really a fan.
But Agate was playing this system in Portugal.
So but different.
You would expect to.
You would expect to understand.
But the thing is, I think he understands. I think he's just not very good. Do you know what I mean? I think he's just not a very good player. Casemiro doesn't suit it.
The Prem's a different beast.
This is different gravy. It's different gravy.
This is what we're saying.
Casemiro don't suit it. Bruno don't suit it. Mount don't suit it. Kobe don't suit it. It's just I don't get it.
Yes, and the penalty gets overturned, and then the own goal. How unlucky do you have to be if you're Cullen? It just bounces off and does go over the line. Obviously,
last week
he just smashed it last week.
I was more disappointed in Burnley's defending for that one, because obviously they were doing zonal marking. And me as a defender, I'm speaking as a defender. I would scrap that. If I'm centre back and I see my man just in space, I say,
Casemiro had
pick
so
up
much
Casemiro. Why are you allowing him to have a free header? And then I think De Ligt kind of pinned 2 or 3 defenders already anyway. So it was just one of those things where I was a bit disappointed. But yeah, Cullen was all right. I liked him in the midfield. He looked decent.
I mean, the defending for the second Burnley goal, like you said,
it's
comical.
It is
I mean, the keeper's all over the gap.
But you peppered them though.
Yes, you won the game.
26.
That is a fact.
I don't know about peppered us.
But you win the game. But my question to you is...
you lot did. Man United had loads of chances.
But
that's we were saying about Man United. But the problem is not the attacking. It's defence. It's the defence. And it's, to be honest, it's from the midfield going backwards. It's so open. It's ridiculous.
I'm just reacting again to the penalty that was given in the last minute to Ahmad.
So you know they're going to give it.
To drag him like that.
Just let him run. Where's he even going? He's not even going anywhere. There's a man coming across.
But that penalty, that is going to cause PGM some big problems because
100%.
It's too subjective, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many that aren't given, and then you're going to see it on Twitter. Someone's going to post that exact challenge and be like, "Oh, if this is given, why is it?"
There's been loads. There's been players that are flipping holding on to man on corners or set pieces and nothing's given. Do you know what I mean? So it's just it's annoying.
Is the main positive to take out of this game is that Brian Mbeumo scores again?
Yeah, he looked really, really bright. He looked really good. The goal against Grimsby he took well, but all throughout the game he looked really bright. And on that side, him and Ahmad looked really good.
Yeah.
So listen, look, if them two can sort of create something between them two there, if Cunha comes back, maybe there's something to be gained from this season. My ideal scenario is that Amram can just squeeze something out of this season. And then you replace him in the summer. Because I just stop laughing.
I'm sorry.
What's that something?
I don't know.
Squeezing like orange juice.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Squeezing it like orange juice.
It's trouble. I'm not gonna lie. Because, all right, after Grimsby, I was head loss, and I think fair enough, I was head loss. Like it's the League 2 Grimsby. I wanted him out. I still realistically, I want him to be gone. I just think. Do it now. Don't wait till November, December when it's a complete disaster.
Keep him.
But the problem is who comes in.
You keep Amarim.
Keep him in. Yeah, we love him.
I want a lifetime contract.
Do you think?
Yeah, man, keep him.
I wanted to ask this quickly.
You lot are funny.
Do you think he's out of his depth in the Premier League? Do you think he he's bitten off more than he can chew? He thought he could come from Portugal over here and it'll be nice and easy.
His style of play, my way or the highway.
I don't think that he ever thought it was going to be nice and easy. I think he's been very plain and simple in telling us, look, there are going to be difficult times. But I think where I'm struggling, and I think where a lot of Man United fans are struggling, is that there's nothing to see where you go, right, okay, cool, like this makes sense. Because you know what it is as well, like if you said to me, right, what's one goal where you go, that's Amram's system in play there? I couldn't really name. I can see some patterns, but there's not anything where I go, right, that's what he's trying to do. So that's the issue. I mean, he still hasn't won 2 back-to-back Premier League games.
That's crazy.
That's horrible, huh?
You got next week?
Well, after the international break is City, so we're not winning. I mean, who knows?
But they'll turn up. The thing is, they'll turn up for City. That's the thing.
This is the thing. We actually typically do better against the better teams under Amarim, but it's just like, I just don't see it. And like I said earlier, there's too many players out of position. There's too many of our best players playing where they shouldn't be playing. And I also think that's on Ineos. When they brought him in, should you not have looked at the squad and actually thought, before we can have a whole overhaul of the squad, can he squeeze the best out of this team? No. Let's not go for him then.
I think the only positive is that off the back of the Grimsby game, you got to win. And if you go back to like the Alex Ferguson days, it would always be, if you lot had a setback, it would always be right. Next game,
you have to
doesn't matter what happens, what the performance is, get the result, get the result, and that's it. And then we can talk about it afterwards or behind closed doors. So I think. Credit to Man United for getting the job done. I really wanted Bruno Fernandes to sky it again like he done.
Well, he's had midweek. They've all had plenty of penalty practice.
I was hoping he would miss it, but they done what they needed to do, and that's 3 points. Yeah.
Can we talk about one thing though? Sesko, man.
20 minutes.
Was he playing?
He come on in 72 minutes.
That's okay. Listen, I don't think that's a big deal.
You're playing Cunha up front, Sesko on bench, huh?
All right.
How much did they get?
70.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold on. Hold tight. First of all, right, Cunha's actually done alright in the 9. I think Cunha's actually looked good in the 9.
You brought in a striker. You brought in a striker and you're putting a number 10
exactly.
Bro,
in the striker position.
Hold on. Ekitike, 22 years old. He's come in for the same amount of price, same money, and they're looking to bring in Isak to bench Ekitike.
Yeah, but he's hit the ground running.
I know, but it's just like for me, it's like it's not a big thing yet. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
are you sure?
I'm not sitting here saying Sesko's the next one up. He's gonna blow up in good. But I'm saying I don't blame Ruben Amorim for not throwing him into this. I get it.
I get
damage limitations.
If there's one game you don't want to hurt to start, you started him at home to Burnley, let alone play him.
You started Mount. I would have put Bremo and Connor behind Sesko.
Mount done well again. He's done well again. The interplay between those three. Like, I hear what you're saying, but Mount, Cunha and Bremo, the interplay between them is really good. The press with them is really good. Don't get me wrong. I understand. I want a big man number 9 as well. I'm there. I get it. But I think if he's looked at Sesko and thought, because we've bought him and paid the price for him because of the potential for him to hopefully blow up in 2-3 years' time, not because he's going to come in and be the guy now.
Really?
When we signed him, and everyone's asking questions about Sesko, just like you guys are asking me now, Ruben Amorim said, "Don't ask me about about Sesko. Ask me about Mbeumo. Ask me about Cunha, because they're the ones that are going to have to carry the pressure of being the new signings who have to deliver now."
He has to carry the pressure as
he
well.
has to
Though.
yes,
He's worth 60 or 70 odd million.
Come on,
everyone,
man.
all this talk. This is what I'm saying about Man United fans, and then now they're trying to skate around there.
Yeah,
and be like, no, he's not playing. He's not involved. Of course he's
an
involved.
experienced
I'm saying,
of course he's involved.
If 3 Premier League games,
If he came to Arsenal, if Sesko came to Arsenal and he wasn't playing like that, my goodness me, the noise I would be hearing.
Gyökeres is like 27, 28. Like, he should be starting.
Gyökeres didn't even have a pre-season. Sorry, Gyökeres didn't even have a pre-season. So fair enough. That was Arteta saying, "All right, cool. I'm gonna have to phase him in. I'm gonna have to slowly do it." I was still frustrated because I said, "Just put him in the mix." Sesko's had a pre-season. There's no excuse. You're young, you're hungry. There's not. It's just all it is protecting his feelings.
If I don't see Xavi Simons in that lineup against West Ham in that 10, I'll be very disappointed.
Same way if I don't see Eze tomorrow at Anfield, I'm going to be asking.
No, because bro,
okay,
again, impact.
All right, again, I think it's with Gyökeres. Like, I'm sorry, Arteta's got Arsenal playing to a good standard now for 3 years. Amorim's walked into a basket case at Man United, and we've gotten worse while he's been here. We just got slapped up by Grimsby Town, League 2 Grimsby Town.
But Burnley at home, surely
Burnley at home is a game that you risk it for.
You are definitely
okay, but if he's looking at his team and he's going, right, Mount's playing better, Cunha's playing better, and Buemo's playing better. Why should I not start that? Why should I not start that?
Put Mount in
the 8 with Bruno. That's suicide, bro. It's suicide. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
well, we've asked you in the chat. We've said Sesko, should he be starting? 68% of you say yes.
Exactly.
32% say
the worst
no.
part is, I want Amorim out, and I'm somehow sat here defending him.
You can still keep Amorim can still keep his principles. You just go 3-5-2.
Don't start. Because I've said this for like 6 months. I've said, bro, drop one of the 10s into midfield and have a 2-striker, split striker. I've said this for like 6 months.
Then you can have
man is so, bro.
Right.
He's so stubborn.
You can do.
Or even Bruno and Sesko couldn't behind them.
We must move on from Manchester United now, but that Bruno late winner keeps them afloat and maybe buys a little bit more time for Ruben Amorim, who, if he lost this game, would it be fair to say he would be sacked
tonight, bro.
Okay.
Tonight.
Just before we move on, why does he not look when there's a penalty being taken?
It's a weird one. Like I mean, today he put his legs. It was very weird. You know what? You know what I said about Andre Silva and Portuguese, like
emotional. He's the complete opposite.
Bro, Ruben Amorim, the same guy. How can you come out in a press conference and say, sometimes I want to quit, sometimes I want to be here for 20 years? What do you mean? Imagine rocking up to work and be like, boss, you know what? Like,
sometimes I want to quit.
Some days I want to be here.
Sometimes I want to quit. Sometimes I want to live.
Yeah, it's an odd one. And bro, like the penalty shootout, like when he was just, because don't get me wrong, like it just looks like you're hiding.
Yeah.
Like, bro, and I said this on
Face
United.
it up, man.
Go stand as well. Go stand with your staff.
Yeah.
Because when all the fans ran onto the pitch, they had to face that while you were hiding. No one saw you.
And also,
I didn't like that.
The Grimsby manager watched every single penalty.
Yes,
so
sir.
how can he?
Yes, sir.
But Mr. Ruben Amorim can't. Anyway.